Well, good morning to all of you, and thank you everybody for coming out on this beautiful day here in Point Loma. I want to thank many of the folks who are joining me up here today, including our City Councilmember Lorie Zapf, John Linney, who's chair of the Peninsula Community Planning Board, and Clark Anthony, who's president of the Point Loma Association. We also have behind us some of our great, fantastic city employees that worked very hard, not only on this project, but others that we're going to be doing across the city to make this happen. I also want to thank the folks at BevMo for letting us use their parking lot today. We won't take too long. Thank you, guys. It's great to be here because we are here today to announce a major quality of life improvement for the Midway and the Point Loma neighborhoods. As many of you know, traffic congestion along Rosecrans Street can certainly get pretty hectic during the peak hours of the day. Cars and trucks can sit and idle at red lights. And so it not only can it be extremely frustrating, but unfortunately it's a fact of life. It's been a fact of life too long for residents that live along this thoroughfare. So how do we change that? We've made a concentrated push in the past few years, as you know, to use technology to become a smarter city on a variety of fronts. This means we try to use that technology to provide better service to customers, which are our residents, our neighbors of San Diego. We've done a couple of things that we're very proud of. We've launched a new city website, created a new app called Get It Done to report potholes and many other issues, with the whole idea to continue to try to make it easier to do business online with the city of San Diego. And now we're using technology to help improve traffic. And the best part of today's announcement is that it's already working. Using a state grant, the city has installed 12 adaptive traffic systems at the stoplights along Rosecrans Street corridor from Hancock Street all the way down to Nimitz Boulevard. And these new signals are able to communicate with each other. They can help memorize traffic patterns. They make timing adjustments to traffic signals so cars keep moving along rather than sit at a red light for minutes on end. And so that's what this is all about, is taking real-time data and turning it into real-time results if you're on the road. Good news is it's been up and installed and it's working. Since the new signals were installed towards the end of the year, we have seen travel times reduced by as much as 25% during rush hour. That's very good news. And we've also seen the number of stops at these traffic signals decrease by as much as 53%, depending upon the signal. That's what the raw numbers show, but I can tell you that we have residents and commuters that travel this corridor every day, and they've definitely noticed improvement. And that's the opportunity and what this is all about. I'm going to have a couple community leaders up here in a second to talk about that. But this is really about quality of life, using technology to make things easier. And it's also one of our key strategies in our city's climate action plan. Because our climate action plan, as I think many of you know, calls for retiming traffic signals to reduce fuel consumption by lowering the time the vehicles are spent idling at stoplights. So that's exactly what we're doing here. And so when we look at heavily traveled areas like Rosecrans Street, that's the opportunity to replicate this in other parts throughout the city. It's one of the reasons why it's already working, as I said, on La Jolla Parkway, Serena Valley Road, and Friars Road, with more to come across the city. So we're going to be moving forward. And again, I want to thank my colleague Lorie Zapf, who is a leader here in the Peninsula community, to get these signal lights up and running. And I particularly, again, want to thank all of our hardworking city employees who recognize the opportunity of this grant to put them on, to show this result, to show real-time differences in traffic. As I said, almost 25%. And now the opportunity is to take that technology, harness in other busy thoroughfares across the city. And with that, I'd like to introduce our council member for the district here, Councilmember Lorie Zapf. Lorie?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. Well, this is a great project, a great day. We're gathered here on Rosecrans, and this is actually the oldest commercial thoroughfare in the city. And I'm just going to come right out and say it. This is the core triangle of traffic hell. I experience this all the time. When I'm coming from Claremont and I have to get to Liberty Station or down Rosecrans to the end of Point Loma, I never knew how long it would take me. And it has just been gridlock for so long. This has been a big priority for me because it impacts so many. It impacts so many different quality of life issues. We've got the sports arena, the military, Liberty Station, the swap meet, residents who sit in traffic and sit there at stoplights. So this is a huge quality of life issue. This has been a top priority for me. I experience it all the time and know it all too well. So we are spotlighting today what is actually the largest traffic signalization project that we've done in a city, right here on Rosecrans. Like the mayor said, we're doing others and we have more, but this is actually the largest, and thanks to so many of the people behind me, the engineers, the hardworking staff that made this all possible. We see a lot of cars right now, and did you know that there are over 50,000 trips a day right here on Rosecrans? So people will be spending a whole lot less time. Well, they have been spending a whole lot less time, and it has been a marked improvement. So I want to thank not the mayor, getting the grant, like I said, all of the staff, the community representatives. All of this has been a big team effort, and I'm thrilled right here in District 2 that we have the largest traffic signalization project in the city. So with that, I would like to introduce John Lenny, who is the chair of the Peninsula Community Planning Board. John?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Mayor, thank you. Thank you. All right. Whenever I speak, I first do my research. So I preferred a quick search on the internet, Wikipedia. Adaptive traffic control is a traffic management strategy in which traffic signal timing changes or adapts based on actual traffic demand. The U.S. Federal Highways Administration states real-time management of traffic system is proven to work. Yet, these systems have been deployed on less than 1% of existing traffic signals. FHW is now working to bring these technologies to the rest of the country. The Peninsula Community Planning is excited to be included in the adoption of the adaptive traffic signals. The Rosecrans corridor has been troubled with stop-and-go traffic signals and major congestions due to hundreds of personnel to and from Naval Base Point Loma, and that's heavy. We have a lot of people that come to Point Loma for the Navy access. Pete Nystrom, chair of the PCPB Traffic Committee and a local resident to the Rosecrans corridor, stated he has always hit every single light, but with the new system he can't seem to hit a signal light. The city's initiative to install these traffic control systems on Rosecrans have been a blessing and a relief to the community. They are a major advance in taming the traffic nightmare. We hope that we can continue to work with the city on future solutions and hopefully expand the system along Midway, Sports Arena, and other high traffic corridors. With that being said, the Peninsula Community Planning Board thanks Mayor Faulconer, Councilor Lorie Zapf, and the city staff. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mark Anthony, who's president of the Point Loma Association, who I think all of you know does fantastic work here throughout the Peninsula community. Mark? Thank you, my friend. Very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, and on behalf of the, we haven't managed to control the air traffic yet, but we'll be working on it. On behalf of the Point Loma Association, welcome to Point Loma. First off, I would like to thank the mayor and our council member for holding the event here at this location, so easily accessible and honestly quite familiar for many of us in this area, so that was a boon. Point Loma has always had a cordial working relationship with the mayor and our council members, and we definitely welcome this community improvement in the way of traffic control. Just yesterday at our Point Loma Association board meeting, a representative from the council member's office was speaking highly about the new traffic control system, and at one point he said, it's really going to be great. People are going to be able to get out of Point Loma a whole lot faster, which is probably true. I hope we'll also be able to get in just a little bit faster. I have to tease him for that. We all know the frustration of sitting at a stoplight looking out at an empty intersection as the minutes just go ticking by. So anything that will help improve that, like this intuitive, new, innovative system, is wonderful because it will save us time, it'll save us fuel, and honestly, it'll save us frustration, and that's important. Within the city of San Diego, some communities are blessed to have main thoroughfares that are relatively calm. La Jolla, Little Italy, even our friends over in Ocean Beach. Unfortunately, the main thoroughfare through the heart of Point Loma is a state highway, always has been. And the sheer volume of traffic at this end of it and the volume of traffic at the other end of it through Rosecrans area and through the Point Loma Village area is that and the speed something we're going to have to continue to address over the years. But this is certainly a step in the right direction. We applaud what has been done, and we too celebrate the improvement in the quality of life here on the peninsula. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Again, thank you. A great team effort. I want to thank everybody's hard work in making a huge difference here in Point Loma. And with that, all of the speakers and anybody up here will be available for any one-on-ones. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Lord. Thank you, guys. Well done. Mark, thank you, my friend. Great job.